That's not good. Just spilled some of my coffee on my table by accidentally bumping my table. Good thing I started a few minutes early. Kind of. 55 minutes late, but a little early, technically, because the maps are going to rotate very soon. So hello, Anissa. This is why I keep some paper towels at my desk, because I am very clumsy. I have a coaster, but, you know. Hello, AI. Glad you have your power back. Yeah, I wish I could be a little more help when it comes to your capture device. But as I mentioned, I have literally no idea how it even pretends to work. Because mine has almost the same ports. The difference is the USB port is a USB micro and it's used to power the machine, as well as transfer the data to my desktop. All you should need is one extra HDMI cable, because the cable that's connected to your TV, aka the one that connects to your console, that is one of your HDMI cables sorted already. If you can connect to a TV, you've already got one cable. You only need one more, and you can get those from the dollar store. Hello, Stretchy Boy. Hello, TB. Also, a capture device is effectively what is used to, well, capture video game footage. Think of it like, well, it is the device I'm using for streaming. Only I use an Elgato HD. Not HD 60, just HD. Vastly superior thing. True, that there are two ports, AI. But one of them is for basically connecting the capture device to your TV. And you already, in theory, have one HDMI cable that is connecting from, let's say, your Switch to your TV. You then need your second one, your second cable, which connects from the box to the console. That's where you need the two HDMIs. So that's why I said, in theory, you've already got one HDMI cable. Well, the Switch comes with one, from what I remember, so you've definitely got one somewhere. Yeah, I'm waiting on the map rotation before I start doing anything. So, if I had an easy way to do it, I would legit just pull up, like, a diagram to show you what I mean if you're not understanding. I might not be explaining it very well. I did just wake up from a nap. I'd honestly ignore mostly all of the software that comes with it. It strikes me as a cheapy Chinese thing, and I wouldn't trust it, but that's me. I'd say if you want a video editor that's gonna work rather well for you, VSDC, free video software editing thing, is good. I stopped using it for a reason I can't even remember anymore, and I use Sony Vegas now. But VSDC was good. If you have a computer with a lot of RAM, oh God, what was it called? DaVinci Resolve is also nice, but my computer does not have a lot of RAM, so it's pretty useless for me. And wow, it's actually oh, it's anyone want to do League? So I want to play on Triggerfish. Okay, so I think we can easily get a quad squad going. I'm gonna set one up. I want Triggerfish. I'm going undercover, so you guys can do whatever. This is arguably the exact same kit if I were to switch. I don't know, what do you guys think? This outfit, I'll leave it here for a second so you guys get a chance to look. Or this/this. The shoes are staying the same no matter what. Mostly because I just don't have another pair of shoes that are like these ones. Fit one. Unless there is a decent outpouring for the other, you know, setup, I will go with this. Cool. I'm not one for aesthetics, so bam. Let's just hope I do better tonight. I'm still in kind of an awkward position. I was gonna try and figure out a way that I could still like sit at the bottom of my bed because that gives me more movement, but I didn't have time because I took a nap instead. I'm smart. I was gonna make the joke of I'm a productive member of society, but it looks like we have a Japanese player. Hopefully they go undercover as well. Which makes me feel kind of bad for AI, because he's grabbing his Switch. I don't know. They are somebody. They have a point gal. Alright, it's TB. Fair enough. That's what AI gets for taking a while. Yeah, I was gonna make the bad joke of like, oh, I'm a productive member of society, but technically I am productive because I'm providing you guys with entertainment, and you know, entertainment is quite valuable. I'm just not getting paid for it. That's just what the Switch does. It Oh, hiya, clan. So we get to kick a clan's butt. The Switch just enjoys being dumb. It's what it does. Hey, Triggerfish! This is once again somehow working. No, we've lost control. Ow. I exploded. Ow. That enemy team is tryharding so hard. Ow. If nothing else, by scoring the points we did, we have irreparably damaged their egos. No. Almost took their side. Gee, how was that not our control? For the one on our side of the map. It even has a yellow border. We did try, and we did rather well. We damaged their egos. So, you know, there's that. That's damage that'll never be repaired. Also, I missed you saying it, Anissa. I miss Friday feeling special. But every day is basically the same deal for me, so I don't tend to even notice the day. Like, if I didn't, like, mow my sister's lawn every Wednesday, I probably wouldn't even know when Wednesday was. And that's what being out of school is, you know. Will do to you. Because as much as school sucks, it is kind of good for keeping track of what day of the week it is, if nothing else. My right Joy-Con just disconnected and reconnected. That's always nice. I probably should have stopped just charging to the same side all the time. It's what I do. I mean, we could do the Sheldon strat. It never works, but I mean, we could do it. Timer ran down. Resets timer. No teams want to face us. It's amazing. We radiate so much power. There we go. Just occurred to me, I really need to rewatch the video I exported when I went to sleep last night. Make sure that DaVinci actually exported it right. Once again, I didn't really have enough RAM to run DaVinci, which, for those who don't know, it's a video editing software. Which seems rather good, it's just, well... Ow. Got surrounded. Yeah, that happens a lot with microwaves, I've noticed, AI. Usually it seems whenever you're between... Well, the microwave is between you and your Wi-Fi box. Is when that happens the most. It happens quite often whenever my girlfriend's parents use their microwave. Just, her internet just dies. Doesn't help that her parents are freaking crazy. And for whatever reason... Now, maybe one of you guys can explain this to me. When making popcorn, they legitimately put it in until every single kernel of popcorn is popped. They can't have a single kernel not be popped. Now, an important thing I feel like I should note, they are not poor either. They are in fact quite rich. And here they are stressing over individual kernels of popcorn. And messing up the Wi-Fi for my girlfriend for 5 to 10 minutes at a time. Just so they can have every single kernel of popcorn. Thing is, with her, she's like, their microwave is on their first floor. Ow. She's on the second, and their Wi-Fi's in the basement. So, it basically has to go through the floor with the microwave. And rather than, you know, just moving the Wi-Fi receiver, well, the modem, or, you know, doing something smart that would actually, you know, solve the problem, they instead bought a whole new microwave, and then when that didn't solve the problem, they returned it and haven't done anything else to try and solve the problem. Because it's not a problem for them, so they don't really care. Ow. Oh, we don't quite have it. Preemptive booyahs. There we go. We did it. Hey, it's fine if you fall asleep. It wouldn't be the first time that people have used my stream to sleep. Yeah, I'm a little shocked we won too, but we did it. I'll take it. I kind of want to just stick with the undercover. Yeah, I'll stick with the undercover. I fall asleep to Chugga-Conroy. Which, for anyone who has seen his content, you might be wondering how and why. And it's quite simply, well, I suppose I change it up occasionally. But, for those who are new here, growing up, I have 3 older siblings. They each had their own radios growing up, because I grew up at a time where radios were a thing. Now, they would basically fight every night what would be called the volume wars. as each one of them would turn their radios progressively louder and louder so that they didn't have to hear the other person's radios. Well, the other two's radios. So, me, as the youngest by 7 years, with a much earlier bedtime than they had, I basically had to fall asleep to loud music and radio stations all around me. So, I think we've already fought this group. So, hello, Raya, I believe your name would be, and thank you for following. At least I think we all have closer to our mains this time, so... I'm actually gonna go this way this time. Ow. But yeah, like, my older siblings would eventually turn their radios down, like, when they were going to sleep themselves. Which led most of them to needing music to sleep now, too. But they don't need loud sounds to sleep. Like I do. Because they broke me. Man, I hate dualies. Well, that person basically had the conundrum of, do I die to the Booyah Bomb or the Splashdown? Ow. What's wrong, Heavy? What's wrong? Suck it! You kill my friends, I murder you all! Had enough of your crap, other team. That's right. Half of my kills were at the very end of that, and it was quad killing. All of them. I mean, I don't get the reference. I don't get many references though, so that's pretty normal right there. I'm gonna go back to the Brella. What did the normal one have again? Nah, I'll just use the regular Splat Brella. I don't much like the colors of the Hero Brella. It's just kind of boring. This one has like just all the colors and it just looks better. I don't consume enough media to understand many references, so... Oh hey, it's another clan! I don't even know who that is, so... Wait, no, I think I've seen their videos recommended to me. I've just never watched any of them. Ow. I died, but we got the thing. The thing being control. I avenged you! That somehow worked. We stomped them. Jeez. That poor sniper, though. He was trying. Why, yes, we are a bunch of noobs. Well, half of us are noobs, technically. We're brave newbies. I wouldn't go that far. The sniper was definitely new to sniping, but that was about it. He seemed like he would have been much more comfortable in the role of, you know, a splatling or something. But even then, you're only gonna get better by doing a thing, so... I mean, the rest of them did rather well, it's just the sniper wasn't quite up to par. So... they weren't really noobs. Probably just their sniper was, you know... Their sniper was just trying a different weapon for once. And it bit them in the butt. We're running into a lot of teams that have very, like, try-hard looking weapons. And then we have us, who, I mean, I suppose the point gals are pretty far in the try-hard category, but... Ow. I died to a nitwit. How could I? It brings shame to this dojo. Ow. Ink armor, so helpful. I really, like, I can't get out of the mindset of, it's a bubbler, I can advance. Ow. And, like, I know that probably sounds dumb, because I've been playing Splatoon 2 for so long. It's like, how could I not be used to ink armor being garbage? I talk about it all the time. Oh, jeez, I'm out of ink. I think it's just more of, I just absolutely miss... Ow. I just absolutely miss bubblers. I mean, I could go to Dynamo time. I know I'm kind of late replying to that. But I kind of want to save it for, like, the final hour of the stream, if I can figure out when that's even going to be. And where, unlike last night, I really don't have anything I need to do. Because I already did my recording last night. Ow. I can just kind of keep this stream going until my voice refuses to go any longer. No, I might dig out a Dynamo at some point. I don't know. I do like the Dynamo, and I feel I'm getting better with it. I also feel like I'm getting kind of better with this Brella. I'm definitely not using it right, just from seeing, you know, X-rank Brellas going. Because they always do the poof, poof. But I just can't. It uses too much ink. Ow. That nitwit is not much of a nitwit. I should have just held that up. Don't think it would have mattered, because I don't think any of you were left alive near me, so... Oh, jeez. That's dark. I mean, I know, like, rides go wrong all the time. But, jeez. Alright, TB. Have a good day. I'm assuming day based on your name. So I'm assuming you're at least in the Asian part of the world. Hello, Sophia the bunny. So there you go, AI. Now there's room for you. In your dark, dark stories. Nah, it's fine. Yeah, I mean, if you can beat AI to it, just send me a friend request. I'll probably have to... I'll re-open the room. Because I'm gonna have to. We're doing leagues, so... If AI/alien still wants to get in, then, you know. Oh, well, have a good night then. I'll wait to see if AI wants to get in first. But, oh, he's in bed. Okay, I'll back out and get to the friend request then. So I'm gonna be recreating the lobby, guys. Because, well, I'll disconnect if I try to do it from in there. Because thanks, Nintendo. Whoa, whoa. Whoa. Nope, why are you... Hold up. There we go. Or not. Do you want it? Nope. Yep. No. Okay. One second. Yep. That. A. There we go. Blech. Now is it still... I swear I am not pushing down. I will do this! No. No. Bad switch. I'm actually going to very quickly restart the switch. So it's gonna be, you know, probably a no signal for a second here. I'm gonna give the switch a few seconds of being off. Now let's see if it, you know. There we go. Yeah, lost connection. Now, I'd say the world more hates me, so it's, you're good. The world just doesn't want me to have friends. Sniff. There we go. Room up again. I forget even what I named the Switch. I think I just named it the Switch Doggo. I'm gonna keep going with this for now. Because I feel like I'm getting better with it. But... ugh, paper cuts suck. they always hurt so much more than, like, the worst cuts. I don't understand. Oh, hey, it's Japan o'clock. You guys ready for some Japan o'clock? Because I'm ready for some Japan o'clock. This always happens at about 1:30. It's about 1:30 p.m. I'm guessing a lot of them are on break. For Japan, anyway. That's what you get for being tall, I guess. There, AI. I'm gonna flank. I'm gonna flank. Oh, geez, one of them saw me. Ow! What was that? I only got hit twice! How did I die? Ow. Still shorter than me, though. I've legit had that problem where I've hit my head on things because doorways were not built with 6'2" people in mind. And I'm 6'2". I don't know my measurements in meters because I was never taught meters in school. Because I think I've been over this before, but like my school, at least for the year I was, you know, the grade year technically I was a part of. They never bothered teaching meters because, oh, well, they'll cover that next year. And then, oh, they'll cover that next year. And then, oh, they'll cover that next year. So they just never taught it. So I don't know me. We tried, but it was Japan o'clock. And that's just what happens during Japan o'clock. So that would be like 2 meters to 20 inches, I think? No, it doesn't go that even. 14 centimeters, not inches. Bleh. My right Joy-Con just disconnected. And then reconnected. It's beautiful. These Joy-Cons are dying. It's great. Blip, 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 blip. What do I want to use? Hydra. Wait, this is the wrong Hydra. I want this Hydra. Oh geez, I just know we have an E-Leader. I do not want to be using the Hydra. I don't want us to have all heavy weapons, basically. I'll use this. There we go. Yeah, also, the stream has a Discord for anyone who's interested in joining it, who's new here. It's linked in the description of YouTube and the info on Twitch. I mean, we could go all heavy weapons. We could go heavy weapons people on them. I don't know how well it would work, but, you know. Off this map. Wait. Oh, jeez. Darn it. Creepiest way I've woken up? Does sleep paralysis count? Because I have sleep paralysis a lot. Ow. I kind of regret my decision to use this weapon. Because I am definitely not as good with the splash as I used to be in the first game. Nah, it's not, Anissa. Safe to say we kind of all did about equally bad. And in that, none of us were at fault for losing. We just kind of got stomped. I should go back to Umbrella. I'm clearly best with Brellas. You know what? I hate how much ink it takes up. But I'm going to attempt to run beacons with the Tent Umbrella. Use this shit. Yeah, also, I used to be incredibly terrified of rolling off of my bed in the middle of the night. And I don't think I ever have since I was like 4 or 5, but I've always been just kind of terrified of it. I'm not so much anymore, but when I was younger I was. Now I don't fit into any bed, so it's fine. Legitimately, lying in bed, my feet and ankles will hang off the bottom of the bed. I cannot have a bed frame because I hang off the end of the bed. Just remember, everyone, to use the beacons if you can. Oh, they had a disconnect. It's probably a good thing I'm playing a beacon kit, then. Ow. Ow. Oh jeez, I almost jumped to a person because my motions appear to be a bit derpy now. Ow. My bubble wand! No! How have we lost the lead? Well, I know how. I am terrible with the Tenta. I have color lock on. That's why you're seeing different colors than I have. I am colorblind. So, yeah. I need color lock or I can't tell what's going on sometimes. Color lock makes the colors always this blue and yellow. Wait, it's purple and yellow, isn't it? It's blue and yellow to me. I've just been told it's purple. And I just have to take people at their word, because I don't know. We won! I feel like I didn't do the worst, but I wasn't paying attention to the scores either. I'm gonna keep with this setup. Actually, do I have... I just need to quickly check shirts. I want to see if I have one with ink resist that's got some ink savers sub. There's one bit of it. Bomb defense. No, I don't. Okay. Hello, gotcha, potato. Yeah, the, run speed with the ballpoint splatling, mini splatling, and heavy splatling makes you move really fast. It's actually rather fun. I like the mini splatling with it, because you move the fastest. I want to like the ballpoint. I just wish the crosshair didn't move when it shifted from short range to long range. I can't exactly go to the right this time. Not safely. Gonna do my best to give us beacons. I need that. I need this big as possible so I can know I can put a beacon here. Because if a beacon is inside where those, like, grow to, it poofs your beacon. And it may not seem worth it to use that beacon, but I assure you, it is worth it to use that beacon. Ow. Ow. No, my beacon! It appears Sophia disconnected us. No. If Sophia doesn't want to try rejoining, then sure. But if she does, we already have a full quad, so... I want to give her the chance to rejoin. I'm assuming. I'm assuming Sophia's a she. Based on the name, it's pretty safe to assume, I would guess, but, you know. Ow. They're dead. I died too, but they died. Jeez, my Joy-Cons are not agreeing with me. Alright, Sophia. So I'd say if you want to send a friend request there, gotcha. That way we can just keep this going. Though I really have to use the washroom. So if you send a friend request, say it in the chat. And I'm actually just going to back right out of the lobby just to play it safe, because I have to use the washroom. The joys of having only one kidney. I will be back in a couple minutes. Okay, I'm back. Yep, the friend code is in the bottom left corner of the screen, or it is also in the description. It is in both places. I've tried to make the friend code as nice to see on the screen as possible for those of you who are using mobile. I hope it's good enough. I increased the size after someone else using a rather small mobile device mentioned it was pretty hard to see. So, hopefully it's easier to see now. I can always try making it a little bigger though. I'm also gonna, well, I'll wait to remake the lobby. Because if a friend request is coming in, then, you know. What does main power-up do for a tent umbrella? Whoop, wrong button. Yes, if it needed more durability. I keep forgetting that all it does is give more durability. If it gave more damage, that would be so nice. I know I say that I want damage up removed entirely, but if they're gonna have it, they may as well give it to everything. Assuming that was you, gotcha. I'm gonna remake the lobby. It always gets a little confusing when people have different names on the Switch than they do on YouTube. I mean, I know I'm kind of like that because I have Steph, but, you know, for people who are here often know that that's kind of one of my nicknames. So it still kind of works, and it's most of my name. There just isn't enough characters to fit it all. Do you have B- in any ranked game mode? If not, then you can't join because you don't have B- in a ranked game mode, and this is League Battles. So. Alright, well, we can back out and do some turf. If everyone would be up for that. I mean, we're probably not going to be able to fill the quad lobby again, so. Not until, you know, Sophia gets back. So I'll fire up some turf. It's what I intended to start things with anyway. I really don't want beacons for turf, because no one will use my beacons! Nobody ever will use my beacons. It's sad, but true. This one. Now, as spaces open up, you guys should be able to join into the turf. It used to put you into, like, a waiting queue, but I guess they stopped doing that at some point, and I don't understand why, but you just kind of have to roll with it. There is another Steph here, and I just noticed that. Ow. I've been murdered by the imposter! I can't really do much about that. They're dualies and I'm a Tenta. They're basically my hard counter. You youngins and your yeets. Ow. Yeah, I'm gonna be so garbage here. I should really go back to like a regular Brella. Or an undercover. Undercover's my main, so... Ow. I didn't even know what yeet was even meant to mean for the longest of times. Robotic had to explain it to me. I feel like such an old man. Like, jeez. I'm only like 23. Yet I don't know you youngins' language anymore. I didn't know it when I was your age either, so, you know. I got a kill! Yeah! I love the undercover. I can do some absolutely crazy stuff with the undercover. I just noticed there's someone named Kylie here. I wonder if that's our Kylie. I say our Kylie as if she belongs to the stream. The Kylie that shows up at the streams occasionally. I need to change weapons. I'm pretty sure I am too. Yeah, I read their name wrong. It's a Kyle. I'm minorly dyslexic, meaning I occasionally switch letters in my reading. I'm kind of dumb. My sister's also dyslexic. She's more so than I am. Much, much more so than I am. Now I'll go undercover. Yeah, this equipment works. Don't even know where the dyslexia in my family came from, because as far as I know, neither of my parents are dyslexic. I also don't know why that is such a just horrific word. Like, it's such a hard word, especially for people who have dyslexia. Ow. That didn't work as planned. Ow. I'm so bad at aiming at people that are right in my face. I just noticed the imposter is on this team this time. Well, on my team. Stringe. Ow. Doing so bad with the undercover recently. I'm bringing shame to this dojo. Ow. Where's my shield up? How did I die? Probably lag. That's how. Lag is the death for undercovers. Most of the time. We tried, Anissa, we tried. That bamboozler was, evil. And the imposter was useless. That's what they get for being an imposter. I'm just gonna go a completely non-Barella based weapon. How about one of these? Yeah, I have color lock on. I am colorblind, so I need color lock on so I can actually tell what's going on. So I could swear it's blue. Are you guys sure you're not the ones that are colorblind? It's clearly blue. No, I know, it's just me. Well, I say that. If Ryan was here, he's also colorblind, so... I don't know what it is about Splatoon that just attracts the colorblind. But I'm not gonna argue with it. Ow. Also, I want to note, gotcha, if you ever hear me saying that brushes are bad, don't take that as you shouldn't use brushes, or that you shouldn't find them fun, because I'll admit they're fun, I just don't personally see them as good weapons. They're not good killing weapons, but they are fun weapons. Ah, Sophia's back. So we can either keep doing turf, or we could go back to a quad lobby of, League. It's up to you guys. Like, a lot of people get kind of confused when I say that brushes are bad. And they assume I'm saying, like, no one should use them. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying they're bad killing weapons. I also say the undercover is a bad weapon, and it's my main. So... I do know that's just kind of how being a content creator on the internet works. If I say something, it's basically taken as law, like... What's that? A content creator said this is a bad weapon? Well, it must really be bad. Like, no, I'm just as dumb as the rest of you, so... Yeah, the undercover can actually be shockingly fast at getting around the place, too. Just because of how it turfs. I don't know, it's pretty bad in my hands, Spring. I mean, it's pretty bad in my hands. Also known as, I am terrible with it. Well, no one said they want to go back to League, I may as well just keep going for Turf for now. You know what? I'm gonna grab an ink brush. Where? Darn it. Well, I have a lot of ink resist. I was looking for my swim speed hat. I legitimately play this brush as if it was the baller, basically. It's great. My fingers are gonna hate me for this. I'm a hamster ball. I'm a hamster ball. Ow. It's also kind of handy having ink mines. I've murdered the imposter with a brush! They bring shame to their dojo. Yeah, after this one I can see about setting up the League lobby again. I feel a little bad that Gotcha can't join in, but... Ow. That is what people want to do. Just gives Gotcha a chance to get a B-. You can lose your way into it. I legitimately mean that too. You can lose your way into B-. It just takes a while. Ow. And what I mean by that is, like, you could win like 4 or 5 matches and get through each of the C ranks while losing like 20-some games, because it's so forgiving in the early ranks. Then you start getting to the higher ranks, and it starts getting less forgiving. It's like, oh, what's that? You lost like 3 games? Lose a rank. This is your life now. murdered them again! I'm a hamster ball! If only we had 0.2% more, we could annoy a lot of the just Christian mothers. Bad joke. Not used to actually having a desk. My arms are starting to hurt. That sounds weird. I've been, for the past, like, half a year, I've been, using, just the sliding part of a desk as my desk. I just had that braced on, like, a nightstand. And now I have an actual, like, table, and resting my arms on it is making them actually kind of hurt. I'm gonna keep using the brush. X rank could use some balancing to it, yeah. Looks like we might just have a pair. I could just back out and set up a pair lobby, because it appears that Anissa is really the only one that wants to do League, and I am okay with a pair lobby. Yeah, I'll back out here and set up a pair. Watch someone beat you into it, and he's... I am gonna keep using the brush for a bit, though. My finger doesn't hurt yet. I legitimately, my first go into X rank, it was Splat Zones. My first placement game was 3 crowns on the enemy team. No crowns on my team, and we got stomped so hard. My second placement game was 2 crowns on the enemy team. It's like, game, why do you hate me this much? It was legitimately my first placement games. I'm not that good of a player. I use the undercover. Oh, we're fighting our own butts. It's not very productive. They have the enemy team has the exact same ink brush I have. We killed each other! That's how brush combat works. Brush meets brush. They both die. They might actually get back to the front first because they have main power-up. Which, if you don't know, main power-up makes brushes, like, run speed faster while brushing. I'm a hamster ball! Ow. I died to a sprout. So I think I have swim speed. I should really alter my equipment to what I wanted it to be. Ow. Oh, excuse me. Like, that would probably be a pretty good idea. So I wanted my swim speed hat, along with my swim speed shoes, and my ink resist shirt. But instead, I'm using, like, double ink resist pieces of equipment. Ow. How many of them have ink mines? Jeez. Right, the Hydra has them, doesn't it? Ow. No. It was a good effort. We lost it after almost winning. It was because our buttocks were just too powerful. Yeah, I really need to take out my swim speed hat. So I'm pretty sure I have a swim speed hat. If I don't have one, I should really see about getting one. Pretty sure I do have one, though. Yeah, it's right this. It's not very good, but pretty sure this is it anyway. Yeah, this is it. Though I could... Ooh, I could. Yeah. Wait, I had a better opening gambit thing, didn't I? Well, not a better thing, but like a... Yeah, I had the beret. Give me the beret, it looks better. Opening gambit! Let's do this! It's been forever since I used opening gambit. It's one of my favorite abilities, but it's garbage. It only works for the first 30 seconds of... Oh, hey, it's those two again. It only works for the first 30 seconds of the match. But it gives you a main of run speed, swim speed, and I think special charge up as well. Which, yeah, is pretty good. Also, I have no idea what you're saying, Spring. Yeah, triggerfish. Brush is gonna be so bad on this map. Why did I not think of that? It's fine. Well, we don't have people for a 4v4. I mean, my view counter says 4 people in total, so... Hello, Devin. Somehow lived. Ow. Ink Rush is so bad. It's fun, but it's so bad. Ow. We scored 2 points, though. We are number 2. Ow. Yeah, I think we've definitely lost this, but, you know, we're trying. I killed Wolfie. Kurt J. Mac is gonna be so sad. Ow. That is a YouTuber I haven't watched in forever, is Kurt J. Mac. He does a series called Firelands or Bust, where he walks to the Firelands in Minecraft for charity. So, you know, that's the thing. I really need to just put this brush away. It does not... Brushes do not work well for triggerfish at all. Which is why usually brush mains hate triggerfish. Brave Newbies does, but not all of us are around at the moment. We have something like 5 or 6 members. Actually, I'm gonna go with... let's see... Mini splatling, and I'm gonna dig my run speed stuff back out. Right, yeah, it is about 8 people, isn't it? Who do I always keep forgetting? Well, I know I always forget to count myself. Apologize for kind of slurping my drink there. I mean, down the road we'll still have more players, too. I don't quite get what you're saying. Phil! That's who I'm forgetting. He hasn't been around for a while. That's probably why I keep forgetting him. I know he's been on the Discord, but I'll be honest, I don't end up paying a whole lot of attention to the Discord. Not intentionally. I want to pay more attention to it. It's just not always the easiest thing to pay attention to. Because usually when you guys are all active on it is when I'm trying to sleep. And it's, you know... Sorry, I needed ink. Okay, whoever it is that has the torpedoes needs to just lay off with them. They're not doing anything productive. Yeah, my view counter says 5 at the moment. Ow. Where did he come from? I wasn't even paying attention. I was looking at my other screen. Ow. As I've had to mention to a few people, just because there are 5 people watching does not mean there's that many people wanting to play. Ow. No. We seem to be really good at doing initial pushes, but it's maintaining control that we suck at. I blame the sniper. I'm right to blame him. He had no kills. I think the other mini would be better for this. Because Ink Storm. Come back, gotcha. Dynamo time will probably start soon-ish. For those who are new here, Dynamo time is usually about the last hour of the stream, and I use nothing but a Dynamo roller for the entire time. Oh boy, it's Japan clock! Beautiful! We had 4 people, but I don't know what happened to I think it was Sophia, her name was? Ow. Ah, your Japanese spring. I feel like they're going a little easy on us, because, you know... I always feel that, though. I'm probably not always right, but a lot of the time I'm probably pretty right. Ow. You still regret Dynamo time now, Anissa? Because we won! So you regret winning then? Strokes beard. I don't really have a beard at the moment. I shaved for a job interview a while back, and I need to shave again. Because I basically ended up sending a robotic like a before and after, and asked her if she liked me, liked beard or no beard, and she preferred no beard. So, keeping myself shaved. I just haven't shaved in a day. She has left quite a bit of stubble that I need to get rid of. I would set up a private battle, but we don't really have enough people, in my opinion. I'd want at least a 3v3 lobby, and we just don't have that kind of numbers at the moment. So no, it's Llama 2. Where's Llama 1? I might actually swap back to Turf and do Dynamo time, because I really don't want to do it in Ranked. I might do it in, not Ranked, but League. Yeah, I'll do it in League. I'll start it after this one, if this one even manages to find people. Hello, Boop-chan. So like, I'll change weapons. The game was just like, no, it's not a Dynamo. Can't do anything. Can't find people. Can't cook an egg. Can't do anything. I'll start with this Dynamo. Yeah, I may as well just stick with this equipment. I shall smash people in the face with some gold. This is a very heavy metal that is very malleable. Does not make for good armoring or weapons or anything, really. Well, I suppose it makes for good jewelry, but even then, it's not the best because it dulls. It doesn't stay shiny unless you maintain it. So it's, it's just better as, it's just better left in the ground, really. Our control. Ow. Person just basically jumped into my Dynamo. Beautiful. Ow. Ow. say ow a lot, for those who are new here. Yeah, I think I'll try helping with this side now. We could use the assistance. Diego's coming out of nowhere with Splatter Shot. I don't know why anyone would use the default Splatter Shot over any of the alternate kits. They all just seem flat out better to me. I mean, maybe I'm strange. Maybe it's not actually better. Ow. No, our heavy disconnected. We were already losing heavy. Why do you need to disconnect? I think I splatted someone at the very end. I don't know though. It was a good effort, but we had a disconnect at the end. Sadness. I think I'll swap dynamos though. YouTube is broken on phones. All the time. It's an inferior way to use YouTube. Desktop is best. PC master race. I'll just use the standard dynamo. Yeah. Still really wish this was the killer whale and not the stingray. I'm always signed into YouTube on my computer. I don't think I've ever had my account blocked. In all of my, like, 11 years on YouTube? No, it'd be longer than that. I think. Ow. There are not many people running pairs, are there? That's us, we're running into the same person again, the llama person. We've seen them 3 times now. Ow. And we win! Fair enough. I mean, that is a decent reason to spam, I guess. Wonder what our power will be. How powerful the dynamos are. Though it isn't... It wouldn't be entirely dynamos, but we could say it was entirely dynamos. Now, will we run into different people? Or will we just time out? I don't know about you guys, but it feels like pair league battles are pretty dead right now. Like, I'm assuming the Japanese side of things is still really strong, but it definitely seems like North American side of things has just kind of died. Because, yeah, there's Braun Auxiliary Court again. We've already run into them before tonight. Like, quads, we were getting at least a decent variety of teams. It's honestly kind of sad that it seems like the first Splatoon is more active than the second one is now. Like, I know it's probably just that's just the way it seems, and it's not actually like that, but... You know, it's just because of the times that I stream/play. Still pretty sad, though. Yeah, I think we're gonna time out again. It might honestly just be a case of, like, not many people actually, like, care about League, so no one really plays it. Well, let's see if we can get that to work for one more go. I want to know what our League power will be. No timer this time. Okay, there's the timer. There's no timer, so I think it already found a match. But no, there's the timer. I don't know why pair leagues are so dead right now. I found somebody. Wouldn't be surprised if it's Auxiliary Cord and the other guy again. No, it's those two. We haven't seen those two yet. Found more people, timer went up. Found more people, timer went up again. Soups and snoots. Yeah, we'll get to see our power. I hope Soups is on our side. Because soup. I also really hope I don't accidentally pull the cord out of the back of my microphone. moving it around. Oh no, Soup's on the other team! Yeah, it definitely seems like pairs are just dead at this time of night. I don't know if they're dead at other times, but this time of night they are definitely not a thing that exists. So many of them are chipped. Ow. Yeah, I think we're just gonna get stomped. Because we don't have Soup on our side. And the fact that we're 2 Dynamos and 2 Blasters. That probably isn't helping matters much. They actually have a decently well-rounded team, and we just have memes. Ow. Killed by Snoops. Well, what's our power? And then I'm probably gonna hop to Turf. I actually think maps are about to rotate. Though there's time for a couple more matches, so. 1482. A good year. It's not a high power, if anyone's wondering. We did lose a lot. It's fine, though. Yeah, back to Turf. Turf's where all the people are at. At least this time of night. Let's see if I can get the Stingray built up without dying. So without dying. Oh, geez, and Tentamissiles. Right when I get it. Stingray is so bad. Ooh, it's someone with beacons. They don't have a main of sub power up. I don't care about their beacons. I killed with low ink. I mean, 8 people is enough, but I mean, we could always still take more. I mean, my ultimate idea when it came to Brave Newbies was that it would just be, well, stream viewers. And that if we ever did have a team, it would just be a team of, you know, the best players of everybody that joined. Ow. Because more the merrier. Plus we could have potentially multiple teams within Brave. And we could practice against ourselves. instead of needing to practice against other, other teams that are going to be tryharding too hard. Because I don't want to overly say I don't think we'll ever be, like, super competitive, but we'll probably never be super competitive. I don't have it in me to be super competitive, for one. But... Ow. I got that itch out of me with StarCraft, so... No, our blobber disconnected. We've lost our kitchen sink. You would be one of the ones I would want on a team. There, Anissa. You, Rand, and I don't know who the other two would be. Well, potentially me, but I'm sure someone is better than me. But my automatic first picks would be you and Rand. Well, Stretchy, I don't think you're, I don't think you have the BN in your name, so, You could always join Brave Newbies, but, you're not in here yet. Yeah, at least you still have the memories of basically having streams specifically for you there, Nisa. For those wondering, when I was decently smaller, Anissa was like my most regular viewer. And she still is, so... occasionally it would feel like the stream was just for her. I think actually those streams are still archived, too. Well, of course they will be. They were on YouTube. So. We're already in a clam. It's not good to be inside clams, Stretchy. They can't exist with a living being inside of them, except for themselves. They don't have room for that inside of themselves. Ow. I kind of deserve that bad joke. Ow. Really wish you could just get rid of your stingray. I'd like it more if you could do that. But where you can't, it just becomes a bit of a liability. We are just under 10% behind them. I should probably use a different dynamo. I should dig out the Kensa dynamo myself. Well, it'll really well, I need to use it at some point so I can keep my dynamos together. I need to keep my dynamos in a roll. A roll? Yes, a roll. Why am I out here? You know, I'm past all these Miiverse posts that are not even images, they're just words. Black Belly and Manta. Yeah, Booyah Bombs would work well here. I still don't like the fact that you can't do a horizontal swing when falling from the Booyah Bomb. Because it counts you as having jumped. For whatever reason. I don't understand. Yeah, I'll probably keep the stream going until the half-hour mark of this hour. So, about 28 more minutes. I know I could go longer, but I'm actually really tired. I mean, I napped earlier, but it was only like a half-hour nap, so... Focus so I don't get dynamoed by Anissa, the probably superior Kensa dynamo user. Ow. To be fair, Gotcha, if you're under like 100 hours of Splatoon, you're new compared to most, if not all of us here. You're more new by comparison. I mean, even I'm at, I think, almost 500. I'm either at 500 hours or pretty close to it. And I tend to only play a couple hours every day. If even every day. Quite often I'll not play. So. Ow. Ah, Devin disconnected. Yes, I did remember you are DS in-game. Oh, jeez. Ow. See, so you are still kind of new. And Splatoon is kind of a game where you can be really good from the start, but quite often time in-game matters. Level not so much, because level doesn't always correlate to time in-game. Because people could just spend all of their time practicing against Inner Agent 8. Well, Inner Agent 8. That would be even more terrifying, probably. Inner Agent 3 from the Octo expansion. But nothing wrong with being so new. I was gonna switch weapons, so I'm like, wait, no, it's Dynamo time. How could I switch weapons? Like, my best suggestion to everyone who's kind of new is just do your best to get to level 30. That way you can at least purchase every weapon. And then just start playing around with all of them. Even if you don't think you'll like them or be good with them, get them and try them out anyway. Because it'll at least potentially teach you some weaknesses of that weapon through your own using it. Yeah, my brain kind of went into autopilot, and I was like, the Dynamo isn't really working out so well. But then I remembered, wait, it's Dynamo time. That moment also when I really have to use the washroom again, but I'm pretty sure I can hold it for like less than 25 minutes. If I can't, it's gonna be quite a mess. Because also, yeah, for those who are new here, I have one kidney. I'm also colorblind. I'm also dyslexic. I have a lot of things wrong with me. Ow. I was also just shot in the face by Haku. Ow. Also, for those who might not know and are wondering why having only one kidney is relevant to having to use the washroom, when you have one kidney, you tend to have to use the washroom more. I was born with one, so I don't have to not much more than the average person, but it's still more. Because if you're born with one, your body eventually basically just grows your one to the, large enough that it almost does the job of two, but not quite. He's got a minor biology lesson right there. Ow. You're so much better with dynamos than me, Anissa. I luck into so many kills. Take that, Haku! So you get for not thinking I'm gonna throw a booyah bomb at you. Yeah, throw a dynamo. If I could, I would throw the dynamo itself. That would probably do a significant amount of damage. Ow. Spare me, please. Misa's just on a murdering spree over there. Throwing the dynamo would probably work. Like, that would actually be kind of neat. Like, think of it like throwing the stamp, only you're throwing the dynamo. They should have gave the Kensa Dynamo the stamp. That would have been so fitting. Like, I could even see a way to make that kind of balanced, too. Like, have it be so if you throw the dynamo, you're unarmed for, like, 5 or 6 seconds, unable to ink or do anything, but it has a throw range comparable to, like, a non-scoped splat charger. And has, like, the destructive power of the dynamo's swing. Like, that would actually probably be pretty weak, if I'm honest. I'm out of ink. Ow. I'm being raided. What? Raiders! Leave your axes in the axe rack. If you don't have an axe, raiders, then we have a sword rack too. But thank you for the raid. I'm assuming fire kit. And thank you all you raiders who were showing up. I enjoy raiders. Welcome to Dynamo time. Oh jeez, bubbles! Well, we have a spell rack. We don't have a lance rack yet. That's still in the mail. So, you'll have to hang on to your lances. Don't poke anybody with them, though. It's not nice to poke people with your pointy sticks. Oh jeez, I'm out of it. Ow. Thank you for avenging me, Anissa. For all you new people here who are here because of raids, Dynamo time is something I tend to do in the final hour of the stream, where I play nothing but the Dynamo for an hour or more. I might actually keep the stream going longer because raiding. Ow. Yeah, it has been a while, kid. I'm recognizing you now. I've been pretty good. How have you been? And also, there's no obligation to subs. To sub if you don't want to. I don't mind if you sub or not. Fair enough. I should really get back to my Three Houses stream. I started one a while back. I just didn't get all that far. I will get to friend requests after this match. Because I've already hit continue, I, don't want to just back out. Fair enough. I'm still gonna get to it after this match. Because that's just how I roll. Sleep is for the weak. It's 3 a.m. here. But alright, have a good night, Fiona. I think that's how your name would be pronounced. I'm always the best at names. Fire Emblem is fun. I think after I finish Three Houses, I'm gonna start a stream series on New Mystery of the Emblem. Because in my opinion, that is the best Fire Emblem game that was never brought to North America. And just best Fire Emblem in general. That is a lot of booyah in the same place. I think I already said, but alright, Brian. Oh, jeez. Need ink, need ink, need ink. There we go. I will splat you one of these times, Anissa. I need revenge for the being splatted a while back. Oh, she's so much better than I am with Dynamo. But it's fine, bro. That poor Hydra. Alright, Fiona. I mean, it's fine. People need sleep. Most people aren't like me and stay up all night. I splatted Haku and then died to Anissa. Ow. It's so weird seeing my view counter up to 10. At least I turfed more. Yeah, I'm gonna back out, get to the front of quest. I would just accept it from in-game, but, you know, it would... it would disconnect me. Because that's just what it likes to do. Okay, I need to ask, Xavion, what is Kitten Squad? And why have I not played it before? I suppose the accurate question is, why have I never heard of it before? Oh, jeez. That sounds weird. I aspire to someday have played every cat-based game. Though I don't think any game will be better than Cat Planet. Because you cannot be better than perfection, and that is what Cat Planet is. If any of you have a PC and want to play just a pleasant little platformer where you play as an angel girl collecting cats on Cat Planet, then go and download Cat Planet. It is free. You play as a cute little angel girl and you collect cats. There's 52 cats. Ow. And there's also a second Cat Planet. I don't know how many cats are in that game. I haven't beat it yet. I need to get back to playing that. I should stream Cat Planet at some point. My guess, I like cats. I'm like a crazy cat lady, but a guy. I kind of like both equally, and when it comes right down to it, but there's a lot more games around cats, so you know. Ow. Dogs are still pretty cool, though. Goldens are the best dog. They're just bundles of love. But I also like pit bulls, because they're also just cuddle bugs and bundles of love. Assuming they've been, you know, not mistreated. I feel bad for pit bulls, because they get such a bad rap because people mistreat them, and they do what any dog would do if you mistreat it. And that's become vicious. And it leads a lot of people to be afraid of pit bulls, but they're usually just cuddle bugs. My sister has a purebred Siberian Husky. Like, she has papers and everything. She is certified purebred. My doggo, when he was around, was half golden, half Malamute. He was a chunky boy. Yeah, Huskies shed a lot. It's gotten to the point here Where, for, like, the first, like, year of having, my sister's dog, we tried to clean up all of her hair, but we just do that twice a year now. It just became such a chore that we just do it, like, twice a year. Alright, Kit. Have a good night. / have a good rest. If I had a picture handy, I would literally throw a picture of my sister's dog up on the screen. But I don't have a picture exactly handy. Well, technically I do, because I have one in my pictures folder. But my pictures folder has about 800 images in it, and none of them are organized. Yes! Revenge! Oh, jeez, I'm out of ink. Ow. It's only taken, like, 6 games? 6, 7, something like that. I swear I used to be good with the dynamo in the first game, guys. The dynamo feels like it got severely nerfed coming into this game. Like, not even so much directly nerfed, just so much the vertical swing. The vertical swing was a massive nerf. If it took the same amount of time as a horizontal swing, that would be nice. And also, yes, for you new viewers, I do say the first Splatoon instead of Splatoon 1, because technically it is the first Splatoon, but it is not Splatoon 1. It does not have a 1 in its name. Yeah, 2 kills! Oh jeez, I'm out of ink. Away! I actually did better than you for once, Anissa. I mean, I think it's because you were stopping and typing at least once, so that would have contributed against it. Yes, GG's. Yeah, I'll keep going a little longer. I'm not gonna be able to keep going much longer, but I think I'll go until the hour. Really need to stop drinking so much water. Because that is making this even worse. Because I've already taken one bathroom break this stream. I really don't want to take another. Darn it. I know it's possible to get all of that inked at once. Wait, I somehow splatted that person? What? Ow. Ow. I mean, you can always just rejoin. I'm assuming it's you that disconnected on the other team. When I get mad, I start playing worse. Though it rarely ever happens that I get mad, unless, like, the game starts doing something that's completely just bull. Then I get kind of mad. Like, that's why I get so salty with X-rank placement games, because they just feel unfair. That tends to be how I get with games. If I myself am playing poorly, or the game is visibly cheating, or just unfair, that's when I get annoyed. And then that usually translates into, ow, getting angry after a while. Which is why, like, during my stream playthrough of Earthbound, there was a time that I just basically rage quit out of the stream in the Forside department store. Because that segment of the game was such an unfair difficulty spike that it just made me angry. I don't know, you still splatted 4 people. I wouldn't say that's bad. I am gonna switch dynamos, though. Let's see. I'm gonna go back to this one. I hate ink armor, but I like the gold. The gold is so shiny. I like shiny things. And before I take another drink of water, I am going to put the cap back on my water bottle. Which is just a Pepsi bottle, but, you know, it works. It took me a second to realize that's a diamond. In your comment there, Cocoa Pebbles. Yeah, you can join the clan if you want there, Devin. BN is Brave Newbies. It's a clan I made. I stole the name from an EVE Online alliance. It can either be spelled N-O-O-B-I-E-S or N-E-W-B-I-E-S. Whichever you prefer. This entire team is rollers. Against a team that's almost entirely splooshes. I will survive! First I was afraid. I was terrified. But I will survive. Ow. I didn't survive. Oh, that Krakon's placing beacons. They don't have a main of sub power up. I don't care about their beacons. Ow. If you want me to care about your beacons, use a main of sub power up. I don't want to use this like a normal... Well, I am technically using this as a normal roller. And I'm not switching weapons, because it is dynamo time. I will use nothing but dynamos. And play horribly. But, you know. Ow. Come with me. Because all rollers don't roll. How did I fall through? You know what? I'm not even gonna question it. It'll just be one of those mysteries of life. Ow. They have... No, they don't also... They also don't have a main of sub power-up. Those who may not know, sub power-up makes your beacons amazing, and you don't need much of it for them to actually be really good. Like, one main is enough to make your beacons decently fast. 2 mains, and it's extremely fast. Yeah, GG's. Our team of rollers didn't do all that great. Yeah, the only requirement to join Brave Newbies is you just have to put BN in your name somehow. You can put it in brackets like I have it, or just in your name like Anissa has it. Yeah, I'm probably going to be ending the stream after this match, just so everyone knows. Because I really have to use the washroom, and I'm really tired, and I'm hungry. Got a trifecta of things working against the stream continuing. Yeah, that happens. I kind of wish you could have more than 10 characters for your name, because those boxes are much longer than 10 characters width. I don't know why it's, you know, limited to, you know. I don't know why it's limited to 10 characters. Also, that moment when it is becoming very apparent to me that I need to start losing weight. I'm wearing a shirt that used to fit me quite comfortably, and it doesn't fit quite comfortably anymore. Around my stomach, the buttons are giving away. I've become fat riding my bike. I do stupid things, and no one should ever ride their bike like I do. I tend to ride it one-handed, because I can, but it's not very smart to. Ow. I would get telling a story about my riding of my bike, but I'd be here for like 20 more minutes, and I don't think my my body could handle that. I will say, for those who are new here, if you have Discord and wish to join my stream's Discord, it is linked down in the description on YouTube and the info on Twitch. Also, for those new here, I do stream on Twitch as well. I stream through Restream. So it streams to both places at once, so you're not missing anything just by following me on YouTube. The Discord is a rather nice place. Oh jeez, I am getting stuck. Perfectly symmetrical violence! Yeah, also, for those who might be on Twitch, my view counter says 0, but that doesn't mean that there's actually no one there. Twitch is weird like that. If you want to get to the Discord, you click the picture of the jellyfish that's holding a sign that says Discord. I quite enjoy that. It was also drawn for me by my girlfriend, so, you know. I have sentimental attachments to it. Same with, like, my YouTube icon. That was also drawn by her. She is an amazing artist. Like, my YouTube icon, and also, by proxy, the Discord icon, was literally initially just a doodle I had drawn in my, like, 7th grade clipboard, because I used clipboards instead of binders. And she took it and turned it into a full-out character in, like, 5 minutes. It was awesome. More perfectly symmetrical violence. Yeah, with that match, that marks the end of the stream. Looks like it's a win, too. That's a first for a while. I usually end the streams on a loss. Also, I want to note my YouTube, like, banner at, like, the top was also drawn by her. This, the like, kind of space starry background. She's so good at those. I'll stop gushing about her art now. I think her DeviantArt is also linked in the description. If it's not, I need to add it. But yeah, with that, thanks everyone for watching. As I mentioned, there is the Discord if you want to join it. It's linked in the description of YouTube and the info on Twitch. With that said, thanks everyone for coming out and watching. Thank you all of Kit's Raiders, and well, Kit's not here to be thanked anymore, but thanks Kit anyway. Well, that said, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you back here tomorrow for another stream. See you guys then.